Krishna prapte hoy jaha hoite Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitite Koriya Kya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitite Koriya Kya Arana Koriyo Mane Asha Arana Koriyo Mane Asha Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Utama Gati Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Utama Gati Je prasade pure sarva asha Je prasade pure sarva asha चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते Vede gai jahara charito O vede gai jahara charito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Lokanath Loke Rajivana Shri Lokanath Loke Rajivana Ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Oh ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Evejas kusuk tribhuvana. O evejas kusuk tribhuvana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Chaitanya Nityananda Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Sri Rama Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Tagore Premanande.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramhans Parivajakacarya Stothar Shata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vrinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Inamacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की कलियुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की बृहत मृदंग ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की ट्रांसेंडेंटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. The translation of our Guru Puja is: the lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain the pure devotion service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto us. Give us the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame be spread all over the three worlds. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for coming today to our Sunday Feast program. Today we are celebrating Ram Navami. And we have a very wonderful speaker, Dinabandhu Prabhu, all the way from Manchester. He'll be giving a class on the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. So we'll be now moving towards the stage side. So if you can make your face towards the stage. Dinabandhu Prabhu, like just please take your seat, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We'll sing this beautiful song which is on the screen. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhams Parivrajakaacharya Shrotarshad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda Ki Jai श्री पंच तत्व की जय, श्री लड्डू गोपाल की जय, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय, भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्री श्री सीता राम जी लक्ष्मण जी हनुमान जी की जय, श्री राम नवमी महोत्सव की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। Hare Krishna. So we'll chant some auspicious prayers as is our tradition. So it's being displayed on the screen, so we can all chant in unison. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we can now chant together. Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Gurau Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I feel so happy coming here. This temple looks really wonderful. I could not attend the installation of Srila Prabhupada, but now it feels complete. So it's so nice. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Very nice. Beautiful. So all of you take out your mobile. And go to Google and type Vedabase. Vedabase. Yeah, and if you click on that page, it will appear like this. So there are all the books of Srila Prabhupada are online on this website. So please save it as a favorite if you have not already done so. And over there, the second book is Srimad Bhagavatam with a blue cover. So if we click on that one, all the 12 cantos are there, and we are going to the 9th canto, which is called Liberation. So if you click on the 9th canto, it will take you to all the chapters, and we are going to chapter number 10, the pastimes of the Supreme Lord Ramachandra. So what Prabhupada does is, he gives, if you open that chapter, he gives a summary of the chapter first, and then there are all the verses of that chapter. So we will click on text 1. And you will see the verse in Sanskrit and then in English with synonyms, translation. And then for many of the verses, Prabhupada also gives a purport. For this particular first verse, there is no purport. But Prabhupada gives a purport. So I would humbly recommend all of you that whenever you get time, then you can read these books. Okay. So Srimad Bhagavatam in 9th canto, chapter 10, the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra are described. And these are described by Shukdev Goswami to King Parikshit. So Shukdev Goswami begins by saying, Shri Shuka Uvacha Khatvanga Dirgha Bahuscha Raghus Tasmat Put Prithushrava Ajastato Maharajasta Tasmat Dashrato Bhavet. So the genealogy of Lord Ram is given here. It is very important that we understand that the Lord, even though he is appearing in a particular dynasty, this is the dynasty of Sun God. So even though he is appearing as a descendant of Sun God, the Lord is not taking birth like us. We take birth because in my previous birth I did good and bad activities. So those karma, they force my soul to take birth in another body to continue that cycle. So I am forced to take birth. But the Lord is not forced because he is beyond the modes of nature. He is the Supreme Lord. He is Ishvara. He is the master of the creation. But sometimes, out of his causeless mercy, he says, okay, let me come into this creation. And he comes into this creation on some particular pretext. So Lord Narsimhadev, how did he appear? Who was the mother of Lord Narsimha? The pillar. He appeared from the pillar. Okay. How did Lord Ramachandra appear? Through the womb of his mother, Kaushalya. And how did Lord Krishna appear? He appeared in a four-armed Vishnu form. And then he took the form of a baby Krishna. So the Lord appears in whatever way he pleases. I am forced to take birth in a particular way through the womb of my mother. There is no other option. But the Lord, he is free and he appears. So he appeared in this particular dynasty as his pastime. He wanted to bless that dynasty, the dynasty of Raghu or Sun God will become glorious and therefore I'll take birth. So here it is said that from Sun God, many personalities appeared, and there was Maharaj Khatvanga. His son was Dirgha Bahu and his son was Maharaj Raghu. So therefore, Lord Ramachandra is also called Raghu Vamshi, the descendant of Raghu. And from Raghu came Aja, and from Aja was born the great personality Maharaj Dashrath, who is the father of Lord Ramachandra. So next verse, Tasyapi Bhagavanesha Sakshat Brahmamayo Hari Amshamshena Chaturdhagat Putratvam Prarthitas Sure Rama Lakshmana Bharat Shatrugna iti Samgaya. So why did the Lord appear? It is described here. Because the demigods prayed for his incarnation. At the time, in Treta Yuga, there were many demons who were causing problems. Are you harassed by any demons? Yeah, we all are. We all are harassed by demons. At least in previous ages, these demons were visible, and you could kill them and defeat them. Now we carry them, and they trouble us everywhere. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that for one who has controlled the mind is his best friend. But one who has failed to do so, the mind becomes his worst enemy. and we are all carrying a friend or an enemy. We know better, okay, whom we are carrying with us. So, in previous ages, at least demons, monsters were visible, and at the time there were great many demonic kings, and the chief of them was Ravan. So they were harassing all the saintly people. So the demigods, they approached the Lord, and they said, these demons are beyond us. We can't do anything with them. They need your godly powers. So therefore, it is described here that being prayed for by the demigods, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth Himself, directly appeared with His expansion and expansions of the expansion. So the Lord always comes with His entourage. He does not come alone. He comes with all His associates. Actually, the associates, they tell the Lord, we want to come with you. We can't leave you alone. It is too difficult for us to bear that separation. So we also want to come along. So they all come along. So Lord Ramachandra came along. And who came with Lord Ram? Some of the associates are mentioned here. Their holy names were Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughna. These celebrated incarnations thus appeared in 4 forms as the sons of Maharaj Dashrath. So Lord Ramachandra, he creates a particular pastimes around his appearance as well. So the story goes like this, that once there was a great sage, and because of his austerities, someone got disturbed, someone got envious. Who is that person? Who usually gets disturbed when a sage is doing austerities? Indra. Indra got disturbed. So what does Indra usually do? Sorry? Yeah, he tries to stop by sending, one of his female apsaras. So this particular time he sent Urvashi, and Urvashi was able to seduce this sage, and of that seduction was born a child called Rishi Shringa. So Rishi, because he is a sadhu, he is the son of a sage, but Shringa because he had deer horns. So he was born. And as soon as he was born, Urvashi said, I am going back, mission accomplished. So the sadhu said, who will take care of the child? So he said, not my problem anymore. So he was quite hurt. So he went to his friend who was married, and he said, my dear god brother, I've got this child, can you take care? And he said, yeah, my wife will take care. The wife was quite horrible. So the sage took the child back, Rishi Shringa. And he was so disgusted with women, he took a vow that my son will never see the face of any women henceforth. So he brought up Rishi Shringa in his ashram, and he did not see any women for a long, long time. But once what happened was, in a nearby kingdom, there was a famine. There was a famine. And why was there no rain? Because the king, he offended one Brahman. He offended one priest. So all the Brahmanas boycotted him. That, you can't offend a devotee of the Lord. So because the Brahmanas were not going in his kingdom, all the sacrifices stopped, so all the rains stopped. So there was a famine. So the king said, what is the solution to this? So a great learned person said, you need to bring a person who is celibate from his birth. So the king says, who is that celibate person? So they say, we've heard of Rishi Shringa.
Hare Krishna. There's a car block in the car park. The number plate is FN11WDO.
So the king is advised that if you bring this celibate sadhu, Rishi Shringa, into your kingdom, then rains will happen. So the king asked the minister how to bring him. So the minister plays a trick. What he does is, he sends 4 or 5 teenage girls dressed as boys. And he says, you go and play with this, teenage boy. So all they do is, these girls come, Rishi Shringa says, who are you? I have never seen you before. And he says, oh, we are just from adjoining village. We've come here to play. Why don't you join us? So they played that day. And in the evening, when Rishi Shringa came back to his hermitage, his father could understand that he has seen a woman. So his father says, anyway, this is the destiny of the Lord. I could only protect you so much. So next day the king comes and he takes Rishi Shringa to his kingdom, and rains come over that kingdom. So Maharaj Dasharath, he did not have any son. And so he asked his priest, Vashishta Muni, that how can I get a son? I need someone to take care of this kingdom. How can I do that? So he says, you need to do a yajna, putra meshti yajna, and that should be done by this Rishi Shringa, because he is really powerful. So this saint Rishi Shringa comes and he performs a fire sacrifice. And in every fire sacrifice, at the end, there is Prashadam of the Lord. Sacrifice, it's not just we are igniting a fire and we are offering ingredients. It's not like that. The fire is, we've got our local priest here, Anandarup Prabhu. He is an expert, he can explain better. But my understanding is, in the fire you invoke the presence of various demigods, and when you offer the oblations, they go to those particular demigods. But the owner, the chief of all the gods is Lord Vishnu. So this fire sacrifice, it was done, all the ingredients were offered, and as a reciprocation, there was a bowl of sweet rice which appeared. So King Dasharath had 3 major queens, 3 principal queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. So the king, he divided the sweet rice amongst his queens, and these queens became pregnant and gave birth to, Kaushalya gave birth to Lord Ram, and then Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharat, and Sumitra ji, she gave birth to Lakshman and Shatrughna, like that. So these 4 personalities were born. But we understand from this verse that the Lord and his expansions, they actually appeared this way. So this is how Lord Ramachandra appeared. Sri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki jai. So this is the festival we are celebrating today, the appearance of Lord Ramachandra. Okay. So if you go to the next verse, Tasyanucharitam Rajan Rishibis Tattvadarshibhi Shrutam Hivarnitam Bhuri Tvaya Sita Pater Muhu. He says, Shukdev Goswami is saying, King Parikshit, the transcendental activities of Lord Ramachandra has been described by great saintly persons who have seen the truth. So Ramayana means the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. It is one scripture which has been written and narrated by thousands of great sages. Okay. The pastimes of Lord Ramachandra are so popular and so relevant that a lot of great personalities have written and commented on them. So the 2 prominent scriptures are Ramayana written by Valmiki and Ramcharitmanas written by Tulsidas. So these 2 are the very popular scriptures. And then of course in the south especially, a lot of Vaishnava acharyas, they have again written this pastime of Lord Ramachandra, and they have also commented heavily on each of the pastime of Lord Ram. So you can spend your entire life immersed in reading and understanding the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. And many people do that. They keep reading Ramcharitmanas or Ramayana time and time again and derive great bliss from them. I know one particular person who can quote all the doha from Ramcharitmanas with the chapter and verse number. Okay. According to your question, you ask him a question and he'll say the answer from Ramcharitmanas with the reference, like that. Okay. So this is what Shukdev Goswami is saying, that lot of people have written on Ramayana, and because you have heard again and again about Lord Ramachandra, the husband of Mother Sita, I shall describe these activities only in brief. Please listen. This is also an important aspect, that we have to hear about the Lord. In any sphere of activity, you first understand by hearing. You don't understand by seeing. So if I show you, say for example, this, okay, what model is this? You won't be able to tell me. Even though you know it's a smartphone here, you won't be able to tell me that. I need to tell you first that, this is particular company, this model, these are the specifications, and then you will have some understanding about it. So if this is true of material activities or of material objects, what to speak about the Lord? The Lord is beyond our senses. Our senses are so limited. I can only hear from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Anything beyond or below that is not perceptible. Okay, I can only I can only see in a particular range of light. I cannot see ultraviolet or infrared. Okay, and even in that light, I can't see all the microorganisms that are roaming. I need a microscope. So my senses cannot give me full knowledge of even this material world. So if you want to experience the spiritual Lord, you have to go beyond the senses. But the Lord, being merciful, what he does is, he gives you the facility to understand him through hearing. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. The beginning of spiritual life is hearing. When you hear about the Supreme Lord, you will develop an interest, and then you will develop faith. And this faithful hearing, when you continue on this path, one day the Lord will be perceptible to you. So it's like a scientific experiment. You do steps A, B, C, D, and then you get the result at the end, is it no? So similarly, if you want to see the Lord, you have to begin with the process of hearing. And if you just stick to this process, hearing, step A, there are no step B, C, D, or E. Just stick to hearing, the Lord will become perceptible to you, just by hearing. So here Shukdev Goswami is telling Parikshit Maharaj, because you have heard so many times about Lord Ramachandra. Why has Parikshit Maharaj heard about Lord Ramachandra so many times? Why not just once? And any answers to that? You see a movie, and generally you see it once and you throw away the DVD. You don't want to see it again. But here, Parikshit Maharaj has heard about Lord Ramachandra innumerable times. Why is that? Because it's spiritual. Spiritual energy is different from material energy. Spiritual energy gives us spiritual bliss. Material energy gives us a reflection of some happiness. But it is not happiness, it is just mitigation of distress. Okay, that we call happiness. So in this world, happiness is like a mirage in a desert. It's not true happiness. It's not lasting forever. It is very dry. And the result of experiencing that happiness is actually distress. Okay? Like, people want children, And they are very happy when a child is born. Give it a few years. Okay, the Prahlad Maharaj says, the material problems, the solutions are even more dangerous than the problem itself. Okay, you want to go from A to B fast, you create a whole industry of motor machines, cars. And that solution to your problem was going from A to B fast. You've got a material solution. But what is the effect of that solution? The whole planet is burning now. Okay, this is only April, and it's already quite hot here. So this is the effect. So this is not material happiness. This is not happiness at all. Real happiness is spiritual. And the access is easy just by hearing about the Lord. So when you hear about the Lord, you experience a different sense of happiness. And you become addicted to that. And that is what happened to Parikshit Maharaj. He's heard it again and again. So therefore Shukdev Goswami is saying that I've just got 7 days to tell you about the entire Srimad Bhagavatam. So with Lord Ramachandra's pastime, because you have already heard them again and again, I will describe in brief. Okay. So now we will start the class. Okay. This was only a prologue to the actual verse I wanted to discuss, which is text 4. So the whole Ramayana, the entire Ramayana is summarized in one verse. Okay? So I told you about personalities who have memorized the whole Ramayana. You can be one of them. All you have to do is memorize this one verse. Srimad Bhagavatam 9.10.4. This is what you have to memorize. And then anyone says, do you know Ramayana? You'll say yes. And you can blurt it out. Okay? Gurvarthe tyaktarajo vyacharad anuvanam padmapadbhyam priyaya pani sparshakshamaya shamabhyam mrijit patharujoyo harindranujapham vairupyachurpanakhya priya viraha rusharopita bhruvijrambha trastadibir baddhasetu khaladava dahana koshalendro vatana. So let's start. So the first pastime, Gur Arthe Tyakta Rajya. So because of the promise of Lord, of his father, King Dashrath, Guru means anyone who is senior to us. Okay? So father is also called Guru. Teacher is also called Guru. Anyone senior to you is called Guru because they will give you some knowledge. Okay? So Guru Arthe, for the sake of keeping the promise of his father. So what is the pastime? King Dashrath was fighting on behalf of the demigods. And his chariot wheel was coming loose. So his queen, Kaikeyi, was the charioteer. So, many people say that in Sanatan Dharma, in Vedic Dharma, women were kept at home. That's not the case. In Treta Yuga, we know of Kaikeyi, she was the charioteer and she was fighting in the battle. So when she saw that the chariot was coming loose, she put her finger into the hub and protected the chariot from disassembly. So King Dashrath was very impressed and he said, for this great valor of yours, you can ask me anything. So Kaikeyi said, not today, maybe in the future I'll ask something. Sorry? When the time will come, I will ask. Okay, she got a blank check. Okay, Dashrath signed it, blank check. Cash it whenever you want, put the date and what you want, you keep it. So Kaikeyi was going around with the blank check. And what happened was, we know all the 4 brothers were born: Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna. And so when the time came, King Dashrath wanted to inaugurate, he wanted to coronate Lord Ram as the heir prince. So the ceremony was going to happen the next day, but Kaikeyi's maid servant Manthara, she started saying, why Lord Ram? Your son Bharat, he is equally competent, he should become the king. And initially Kaikeyi, she said, no, Lord Ram is, he's the perfect king, he has all good qualities, he should be the king. But by constant, bombardment of this criticism of Ram, Kaikeyi became influenced. And she went to King Dashrath and she said, blank check, date, today's date, I want something. And he said, oh sure, what do you want? So she said that my son Bharat should become the king, not Ram. So Dashrath was shocked, but he said, okay, one of the important etiquettes for this particular dynasty was that they will never dishonor their words. That was the one of the glories of the Sun dynasty. If they say something, any of the kings, any of the descendants, they say something, they'll honor it. So Dashrath was shocked, but he said, yes, I've given you the promise, I'll honor it. And Kaikeyi said, wait, I haven't told you the full amount. Okay, there's additional 0 I need to add at the end. He said, my son Bharat will become the king and Ram will be banished to the forest for 14 years. So this was unbearable to Dashrath. He said, why do you want to banish him? He said, because Ram is very popular in the kingdom. So when Bharat becomes the king, the subjects will rebel. So let him be banished for 14 years into the forest, and that's a good enough time for the subjects to get used to to Bharat as the king. So Dashrath, he said, what can I do? He was really struck with grief. Now I'll tell you one pastime. You've all seen Lord Narasimha's drama being enacted? Yes? So Lord Narasimha comes and he tears apart Hiranyakashipu. So in India, in one ISKCON temple, there was this drama going on of Lord Narasimha Dev. And this actor, he got so engrossed in the role, he actually tore apart the person who was playing Hiranyakashipu. So anyway, it went through the legal system and they said, okay, we'll give him bail and we'll decide the matter. And then next year was Rama Navami. So this same actor was playing the part of Dashrath. And when this scene came where Kaikeyi is she is revealing that this is what I want. And then Dashrath becomes really grief-stricken. And anyway, later on, he gets the news from his minister Sumantra that Ram is not going to come back. So Dashrath leaves his body. So this actor also left his body. He actually died. And then people understood that, he actually goes into the role. So that was the mood of King Dashrath. Dashrath, he gave this promise, and so the promise was given by whom? By Dashrath to Kaikeyi. Did Lord Ram give a promise? Did Lord Ram give any promise? No. But Guru Arthe Tyakta Rajyaha, for the sake of the promise of his father, that my father has promised something, he left the kingdom. So whenever you hear or read about the pastimes of Lord Ram, you can remember one principle. In this particular incarnation, every incarnation has a particular point which the Lord makes. So when Lord Narasimha appears, Krishna is making the point that if you harass my devotee, I'll just rip you apart. Okay, there's no negotiation. I will protect my devotee, even if I have to become half man, half lion. I will protect my devotee. So, protection of devotee is the point Lord Narasimhadev is making. What is the point Lord Ramachandra makes when he appears? So, Lord Ramachandra appears as a human. And the point he is making is, whatever pastimes I am performing, you too can come to the same standard. So he is setting the point of moral etiquettes for us. Okay, how should we respect our elders? We should respect our elders in such a way that if they make a promise on my behalf, and even if that promise means I have to give up my kingdom, and go to the forest and suffer, I will do that. So respect to elders is something what is being established in this pastime. And we'll read other pastimes as well. So whenever you hear about Lord Ramachandra's pastime, you try to understand what standard is he setting, and you can benchmark yourself against that standard. How much do I respect my elders? Okay, got this point? So, Guru Arthe Tyakta Rajya Vicharat Vyacharat Anuvanam. So, he was banished, but along with him, Mother Sita, his wife, Sita Devi, and his brother Lakshman accompanied him. And they went from one forest to another forest. Okay. Now, the next sentence describes the hardships that he experienced. Padma Padabhyam Priyaya Pani Sparsha Akshmabhyam. So, Mrijit Patharuja, whose fatigue due to walking on the street was diminished. So, Lord Ramachandra, when I'll read the translation. He wandered from one forest to another on his lotus feet, which were so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palms. They were so delicate, the Lord's feet were so delicate, that even when his wife touched, Sita Devi could feel that, my hands are too harsh for his feet. And this personality was walking in the forest. Okay, so he took all these hardships just for one principle, that I will protect the words of my father. And he did that. So this is the obedience we can show to our elders, especially to our spiritual master. In ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada, when you take initiation from any of his disciples, you are meant to take a vow that I will chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day without fail, and I will follow 4 principles of no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. So devotees who take this vow can here try to emulate that principle, that Lord Ramachandra, the Lord himself, is establishing such a standard, where he's been put into difficulty because of his father's words. Okay, and we as disciples, we are actually put into great happiness by these vows. Following the 4 regulative principles keeps us away from miseries, and chanting the names of the Lord keeps us in connection with the Lord. So we have to be really serious about our spiritual vows, okay, and try to follow them as much as possible. So, so he took all these difficulties, and Harindra Anujabhyam, he was accompanied by the king of the monkeys, Hanuman, and his younger brother Lakshman. So, Harindra is Hanumanji, or you can also consider Sugriva. because he was the king of the monkeys. So Prabhupada puts that in the translation. So Lord Ramachandra took help from Hanumanji. Now those who, I'm sure most of you know the pastimes of Lord Ram and Hanuman. If you speak to any children who have watched the stories of Lord Ram, who have watched Ramayana, and if you ask them who is the hero, the answer is usually Hanuman. Okay, when Hanuman comes, you should see, what to speak of children. Even the older people, they are like excited. Now something will happen. Okay, as long as Lord Ramachandra is there, things are going smooth and lot of etiquettes and Maryada Purushottam. Everything is within the boundary of morality. As soon as Hanuman comes, people are excited. Why? Because the servant of Lord is at a higher position than the Lord. And this the Lord shows in all his pastimes, that my devotee is higher than me. So in the whole of Ramayana, Hanuman is glorified. Anything that Lord Ram accomplishes is only with the help of Hanumanji. Whether that is to find Mother Sita, or build the bridge on the ocean, or to destroy Lanka, or to save his brother from the poison arrow which was shot at him. Hanumanji is present everywhere, because Hanumanji is the great devotee of the Lord. Okay. So Lord Ramachandra is also demonstrating here that anyone can be a servant of the Lord. Okay. Over here specifically it is said Harindra, that a monkey was accompanying the Lord. Okay. So if a monkey can accompany the Lord, what to speak of humans who are supposed to be higher species? We have examples of Gajendra, who was an elephant and he became a devotee of the Lord. Okay. We have the example of Hanuman, who is a monkey and he became a devotee of the Lord. But sadly enough, we have examples of billions of humans who are not a devotee of the Lord. Okay. This human life is meant to advance in spiritual life. Why? Because in all the species, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, they are easily available. But only in humans you can all come together, like you've come today now, for which all of you should thank yourselves, that you could have been doing some nonsense elsewhere. But you said, no, today is Rama Navami, let us go to the temple and engage ourselves in hearing and participating in this festival. So it's a great thing that all of you have done. Okay. But there are billions out there who are not engaging themselves in spiritual life. And that is the sad part of it, that monkeys and elephants are becoming devotees of the Lord. And we humans, we call ourselves better than them. We are not utilizing our time properly. Okay. So Lord Ramachandra, he took help of Hanumanji and he glorified Hanuman in a much better way than he himself is glorified. Okay. I know of many people who read Hanuman Chalisa daily. And if you ask them, who are you a devotee of? Lord Hanuman. Lord Ram? Yes, of course, we worship Lord Ram. But I am devotee of Hanuman. They are so attracted to Hanumanji. So next pastime is Surpanakhya. Vairupyat Surpanakhya. So in the forest, Lord Ramachandra was approached by the sister of Ravana, Surpankha. So this pastime happened in a place called? Where did this pastime happen? Nasik. Nasik is in the state of Maharashtra, which is in India. That place is still there where this pastime happened. In fact, the city is called Nasik because Lakshmanji cut off the nose of Shurpankha, and nose is called Nasa. So therefore this city is called Nasik. We went there in March, I went there. So Shurpankha, she saw the beauty of Lord Ram and she was fascinated. So even though Lord Ram is now in the forest in those 14 years, and he's not dressed as a king or a prince, he's dressed in the robes of a mendicant. So Shurpankhar sees Lord Ram, oh, very beautiful, I want to marry him. So she approaches and Lord Ram says, I've taken a vow that in this pastime, in this incarnation, I will marry you only once. So again, Lord Ram is setting a standard here. He's saying that one should be faithful and not promiscuous. Okay, as a human, that is expected of us. So I have already married, so in this pastime I won't be able to accept you as my wife. But my brother Lakshman, he has not taken this vow. Why don't you approach him? So Shurpankhar looks at Lakshman, and Lakshman, oh, he's also beautiful. Let me approach him. Shurpankhar says, I'm a servant of Lord Ram. If you marry me, you will always stay as a servant. Servant's wife is also servant. But you should be the queen. You approach Lord Ram. So she goes to Lord Ram, and both of them are making fun of her. So she realizes and she wants to divorce Sita, that okay, you will marry only once, so I'll kill your wife. So at that point, Lakshman, he cuts off the nose and sends off Shurpankhar. And then Shurpankhar goes and tells Ravan about this couple, Ram and Sita, and she incites Ravan to kidnap Sita. Okay, so that's how the pastime begins of how Ravan kidnapped Mother Sita. So next is Priya Viraha. So once Ravan kidnaps Mother Sita, Ram is afflicted by grief. So grief is a very human emotion. Okay, and the Lord is displaying that when he is separated from his energy, when he is separated from his beloved, he becomes very sad. Okay. And Rusha Aropita Vru Vijrambha Trasta Adbi Baddha Setu. So the next pastime is Lord Ram then takes help of Sugriva, and Hanumanji eventually finds that Mother Sita is in Lanka. But to cross from India to Lanka, there is a big ocean in the middle, Indian Ocean. And Lord Ram had millions of monkey soldiers accompanying him. So he could have flown across the river, across the ocean, but what about his soldiers? He could have done that as well. But he thought, let me create a pastime where I'll build a bridge from Rameshwaram, India, to Sri Lanka. That bridge is still there. Ram Setu is still there. If you just type the bridge from, or you type Ram Setu, you will see the Google images. And I've seen some videos where people are going on ships, and on this bridge, when it comes near the bridge, you can actually step into the ocean, and the ocean is only knee deep, and you can walk on that. It's very interesting to see that. So Lord Ramachandra, he wants to build this bridge, but the ocean objects. Ocean says, no one can bind me up. So Ramachandra, all he does is, he lifts one eyebrow. I can't do that, but I know sometimes my wife does it when she's angry. So, when people are angry, sometimes they just lift one eyebrow. So that is what Lord Ramachandra did. And the ocean said, oh, wait. Lord Ramachandra said, I'll burn you if you do not give me space to build a bridge. So the ocean becomes afraid, and he says, okay, build a bridge over me. And that's how he constructed a bridge over the ocean. Is that something humans can do? Yes, we can build bridges over oceans, isn't it? So this is what Lord Ramachandra is demonstrating, that you can take Herculean tasks as a human for the right purpose. Okay. And then Khala Dava Dahana. And then he destroyed Ravan, just like a fire destroys a forest. Fire doesn't take a lot of effort to destroy a forest. Very easily the fire spreads. So similarly, Lord Ram did not have any difficulty in killing Ravan and rescuing Mother Sita. So have we covered the whole of Ramayana? Yeah? In one verse? So you can all memorize this verse and then you can say, with help of English. Yeah. So these verses, they are like password. Your email may have thousands of email, but the password is simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, like that. Okay, I revealed my password. The password is simple, but it can open your whole bank account, or it can open your treasure hunt, all your emails. So this verse is like a password. It gives you the key words, key pastimes, and then each pastime you can elaborate. Okay. It's just a hint to your memory, like that. So there is a prayer at the end of the verse. Koshalendra avatat naha, that may that Supreme Lord Ramachandra give us all protection. So this is what we can pray to the Supreme Lord Sri Ramachandra. That, oh Lord Ram, you came here to set up really high standards of human behaviors. And you displayed that through all your innumerable pastimes. Please protect us, because my tendency is to fall from that standard of behavior. I don't lead a morally valid life. I'm prone to failures in my behavior. So please protect me. And how does the Lord protect? By hearing about the Lord. When we keep on hearing about the Lord, then it stimulates us. Where are you? What's the standard? What else you have to do? And by hearing about the Lord constantly, we then take the shelter of the Lord. The Lord gives us the strength to come to those standards of conduct. Getting it? So this is our prayer to the Lord on this beautiful occasion of Ram Navami, that He please gives us the strength to chant His names, to hear about His pastimes. And that will be the success of our spiritual lives. We don't have to do anything else. Just hear about Him and chant His name. So, are all of you chanting Hare Krishna mantra? Yes, regularly, 1 round at least, every day? Yeah. If you are not, then today is a good occasion. I always say, whenever there is Lord's birthday, like today, that is the best gift you can offer to the Lord. Okay? Yeah, you can tell the Lord that from today, my birthday gift to you is, I take a vow, from today, I will chant your names daily. And then you can set up a specific number. Okay, that I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You can chant this mantra. I'll chant 108 times, that is the standard. That takes about 7-8 minutes, and I will chant 1 round minimum. For others, so say for example, if you're chanting 4 rounds, today you can take a vow that I'll chant 5 rounds from today, or 6 rounds from today. So every auspicious occasion, you keep increasing till you come to the gold standard, which is 16 rounds. That takes about 1 hour, 40 minutes to 2 hours. Okay? So 2 hours of your life, you're just hearing about the names of the Lord. That is human success. Okay? So how many of us are going to make that present to the Lord today? To keep chanting His names, to keep hearing? Yes? Yeah. If you don't want, 7-8 minutes, just 1 name is also enough. You can chant just, like you said, Jai Sri Ram. And that takes only a second. But do that as a daily regulative principle, that I will chant 1 name of the Lord every day, minimum, and then keep on increasing. Okay? Jai Hanuman. Yes. श्री श्री सीताराम जी, लक्ष्मण जी, हनुमान जी की जय। श्री राम नवमी की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी। हरे हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. So thank you very much, Dinbandhu Prabhu. Would you like to give a big round of applause to Dinbandhu Prabhu? Dinbandhu Prabhu, by profession, he is a psychiatrist. He's been apart from his profession, he's been helping devotees in the north of UK. He's been serving for last 20 years, and many of our services in UK, in North UK especially, it's all because of his hard effort. He's very clever, very intelligent, and many of us we owe our life to Dinbandhu Prabhu for his simple teachings and enthusiasm. And he so very kindly, he comes time to time to our temple to inspire us in this beautiful life of Krishna consciousness. So once again, thank you very much, Dinbandhu Prabhu. It was a beautiful class, one of the best class I've ever heard. Simplest class that you gave. I don't know if you all noticed, Prabhuji very intelligently inspired us to read Srila Prabhupada's book. Whenever we go to the temple, sometimes temple says, take out your mobile and switch off the mobile. Here he says, take out the mobile, don't switch off, switch on. And he gave us this website. Everybody remembers his website? What is the website? Vedabase.io, Vedabase, yeah, search it. There you get all the Prabhupada's book, yeah. So you like to say Instagram or Facebook, but you can also, there is another option, Vedabase. You can go there, you can pick up any books of Prabhupada you like. Yeah? And it is said, one cannot approach the Lord directly. It has to be through the Guru. And Prabhupada and Prabhuji gave us this nice technique of connecting to Srila Prabhupada through our phone. And through the phone, we connect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So very intelligent Prabhuji. I really, was impressed. So Prabhuji mentioned in his class that our devotional service starts with hearing. And then we can visualize the Lord. So our next item today is the drama by our children. Children's key. Yeah. So our children team, they're going to enact a drama on the pastimes of Sri Ramachandra. They've been very enthusiastic. Some of them, for days, they've been practicing their dialogues. It is said that when we speak, when any adult speaks, we do not take seriously. But when a child speaks, we all take it very seriously. So this drama, it is done by a very innocent, loving way by our children. So I will now hand over to Sneha and the team who is now going to lead us into this drama presentation. Hare Krishna. Give a big round of applause to our children and welcome them on the stage.
माताजी Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Valmiki, and I was blessed to tell you the story of Lord Ram. Millions of years ago, in the land of India, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared as Lord Sri Ram to reveal the incomparable pastimes destroying the demoniac and upholding the divine. Now once, King Janaka, the king of Mithila, was given a very mighty bow that belonged to Lord Shiva. It was so mighty that no one could even bend it. King Janaka decided that the hand of his daughter would depend on who could bend this mighty bow. Sita Devi, many stalwart warriors came and they tried to bend the bow, but they all failed. But Lord Ram was in the audience. Lord Sri Ram, the ideal prince, brave and accomplished, devoted to his duty and always truthful, never telling a lie, easily broke the bow and won the hand of Mother Sita. Sri Ramachandra ki! Thus, in joyous procession, he brought his newly wedded wife to his holy city of Ayodhya. For some time, Sri Ram and Sita enjoyed their contented life of continued bliss in mutual service. They exactly resembled Lord Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. But one day, the wicked maidservant of King Dasharath's wife, Kaikai, convinced her to make her husband give 2 boons that he promised long ago, a blank check. The first boon was to send Ram on exile away from the kingdom for 14 years. And the second boon was that her son, Bharat, would be the king. She was successful in getting the boons. However, her husband, King Dasharath, left his body because of the separation from our beloved sweetheart, Lord Ram. So Sita and Lord Ram and his devoted brother Lakshman were peacefully residing in the forest. Let's see some of the pastimes.
Come quickly, my lord, and get Lakshman. Look at this beautiful golden deer.
This animal cannot be a deer. I have never seen such a deer looking like a bright jewel anywhere upon the earth. This surely must be a Rakshasa.
Oh, Ram, I do not think that such a beautiful animal can be a demon. This animal has clearly stolen my heart. Please bring it to me. I must possess this animal.
Dear brother, see how this deer has created such a burning burning desire in Sita. I must try and catch it for her. If, as you say, this is a Rakshasa, I will slay it with one of my arrows. If it isn't, I will bring it alive.
Lakshman, Sita, help! Did you not hear your brother's cry? Go and find out what it's about. He may have fallen into a demon's hands.
That cannot be Ram. No one can hurt Ram. Your husband cannot be conquered by the gods or demons. Oh, gentle princess, be at ease. This is a trick of that demon.
Oh, son of Sumitra, you're an enemy in the guise of a friend? I think you want to enjoy me for yourself. Therefore, you do not rush to Rama's aid. Your sinful desire shall never be fulfilled. I shall either drown myself in a river or enter blazing fire.
All right, I'll leave, but first I'll draw a circle of protection so you'll be protected. Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now you'll be protected with this special mantra as long as you remain inside the circle.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You are so beautiful, lady. What are you doing in this dangerous forest? Are you a Demi goddess or Apsara? Who is your protector? Who left you all alone here?
Oh, Brahmana, please be seated. I'll go and get you something for you to eat and drink.
Indeed, who are you, lady?
I am the daughter of Janaka, the king of Mithila, and my name is Sita. I reside here peacefully with my dear husband Ram and his powerful brother Lakshman.
Please bring her here, then only I'll accept it.
But who are you and what are you doing in this forest?
Ha ha ha! I am Ravana. The three worlds are just terrorized listening my name. Come along with me to Lanka, where you'll find the best comforts and 5,000 maids will be serving you. You are so beautiful, I want to make you my chief queen.
My dear husband and his brother will soon return and kill you. Go away before he comes and kills you.
Oh, proud lady, I can lift the earth, drink the ocean, and kill death himself.
Oh Ram! Oh Lakshman! Save me! Oh Jatayu!
Do not worry, my dear daughter Sita. I will rescue you from that sinful Ravana. Ravan, how dare you touch my worshipable Sita? Stop, Ravan, stop. Ravan, you're known to be very brave and mighty, and here you have abducted a helpless woman like a thief. This act will certainly bring you misfortune and destruction upon you.
Old bird Jatayu, don't upset me. Go and sit on some trees.
Oh, sinful Ravana, I may be old, but I can still find sinful being like you. Sita is like my daughter. I would give up my life to protect her, and today I'm going to kill you with my claws.
Let me cut off your wings so that I can easily run away with Sita from here.
You should be ashamed of yourself for killing an old bird like Jatayu. Ram! 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 Hold me, trees, hold me!
Lakshman, how could you leave Sita all alone? I told you not to do so. I didn't leave Sita willingly. By no means she wanted to allow me to stay with her. Forgive me, my lord. Now, without wasting any time, let us search for her. Sita! Sita, where wicked demon Ravana, king of Lanka. I tried to stop him, my lord, but he finally defeated me. He has kidnapped Sita and flew south to his city. Oh, Jatayu, you served me. You sacrificed your life to serve me. Anyone who serves me with love are dearer to me than my own life. No more birth and death for you. You are now going back to Godhead.
The service of Jatayu teaches us a very important lesson, that the Lord sees our intention and efforts. He rewards us for our sincere efforts, even if the outcome is not materially successful. After that, with the help of Hanuman, Sugriva, and the other Vanaras, the monkey soldiers, Lord Ram found the whereabouts of Mother Sita, and eventually they built a huge bridge to Lanka. A great war took place that shook the earth, and Lord Ram killed all the warriors of Ravana. After that, he finally killed the wicked demon Ravana. Sri Ramachandra ki jai. Can we have a huge round of applause for our amazing actors?
I hope you all enjoyed this drama. So they practiced it just like last few days, and they've done it really brilliantly. Even the expressions, the emotions were there in the drama, and I could just feel it today. So thank you, everyone. And I'll just pass the mic on, and I'll just introduce everyone. So Vihan is dressed as the golden deer, and Ananya is dressed as Sita Mata. Bhargavi is dressed as Lord Rama. Chirvi is dressed as Lakshman. Shrisha is dressed as Jatayu. And Adhyan is dressed as Ravana. A big round of applause for everyone, please. And we also have one more girl who wants to participate, and she wants to sing a mantra. You want to introduce yourself? What's your name?
Sanvi.
Yeah, I'll just get. So she'll sing a beautiful mantra now for everyone, and everyone can participate as well if you know it.
Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pari Ram, Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rashama.
The translation. Oh Krishna,
Oh Krishna,
please protect me
please protect me
and maintain me.
and maintain me.
O Rama,
O Rama,
descendant of Raghu,
descendant of Raghu,
please
protect me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Did you ever had this beautiful drama in your life before? Never? So give a big round, again, a big applause to our dear children. Hare Krishna. They are so enthusiastic, we can install them as the deities in our temple. They can always stay here. So thank you very much, children. And a big round of applause to and gratitude to Sneha and the Megha Mataji and Rajeshwari Mataji. And I'm sure there are many others as well who helped, preparing children for this beautiful drama. Thank you so much. So our next big event will be Narsimha Chaturdasi, which is coming in a 1 month's time. Again, you would like to have another drama about Narsimha Dev? I think Hiranyakashipu will be a bit afraid of, play, because probably talk, that one actor, really ripped apart the Hiranyakashipu. But children, you want to do drama about Narsimha Dev? Yeah, Hari Bol. Yeah, so we give you pre-notice, advance, invitation that we'll have another drama about Narsimha Dev's pastimes. We'll give the date, and this time that we'll be doing that one. Today, we are very grateful that you came in a good numbers. Rama Navami is again in a very beautiful, sweet festival, and this sweetness is increased by the wonderful and holy presence of Her Grace Raseshwari Mataji. She is Prabhupada's disciple. We installed Prabhupada a month back, and the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they went through such a difficult time so that we can nicely sit in the place like Stoke-on-Trent and enjoy the Krishna consciousness. So we won't not be able to thank enough to these wonderful disciples of Srila Prabhupada. We can simply just say thank you to them. Yeah. So I'll ask Marina Mataji to please come forward and offer a garland of gratitude to Her Grace Raseshwari Mataji. And Mataji has brought some of more devotees from her neighborhoods. I know Giri Govardhan Mataji, your name, but would you like to introduce other devotees who came along with you? Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Jema. Hare Krishna. Jai, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your services, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So now we move towards the Arati, or the nice Kirtan today. As Prabhuji said in the class, that the best gift we can give Lord Ram is that give them a promise that I'll chant Krishna's name. If you are chanting, not chanting, then you can, take a vow that I'll chant 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. If you're already chanting, then you can increase your chanting. And it says today is a special day. If you take a vow, Krishna gives, the special power so that he can fulfill your vow. So today is a beautiful day. And we would like to also welcome any other new guest who has come for the first time or after a long time. I understand, where is our Anandrup Prabhu? Where is he? Oh, here. Yeah. Your parents are here, Prabhuji, as well? Yeah, would like to introduce them. Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So they are from Delhi, is it, Prabhu? From Chandigarh. So please welcome our new guest with 3 times loudly chanting. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Anybody else who has come for the first time or after a long time? Or you just want 3 Haribols? We can anyway say Haribols, No? So anyway, I think you might be new, but you don't know that you are new. So I would like to also this time thank our sponsors for today. Some are anonymous donors. They've sponsored the flower for Srila Prabhupada. They also sponsored the feast today. Also Madhvileni and her family, they also sponsored the part feast celebrating their son's birthday, Arush. So we're very thankful to them. So give a round of applause to these wonderful sponsors as well. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. So now we are going to the most enthusiastic part of the event today, which is a Kirtan. And today we have Veena Vadini Pataji from Manchester. I think you all know her Kirtan. We always dance the best when she comes here. So Mataji, I didn't ask you before, but I put you on spot. Would you like to please lead us into the Kirtan? Yeah. So please come forward. You can all stand up. and we can sing nice Kirtan for the glorification of Sri Ramachandra. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nijinamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please sing loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. गोकुलानंद भगवान की, श्री गौर निताय की, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सत हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की, इस्कॉन बीबीटी आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की, हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रिजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। कलयुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद की जय। श्री श्री सीताराम जी लक्ष्मण जी हनुमान जी की जय। रामनवमी महोत्सव की जय। इस्कॉन स्टोक ऑन ट्रेंट की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to lotus feet of Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. So, we're going to have a birthday celebration now. You all like birthdays? You all like birthdays? Hari bol. So, also there's a change in program today. We'll be having a Prashadam served downstairs rather than upstairs because we are higher numbers today. So, we're going to have a birthday celebration now. After that, we're going to have a nursing prayers, and then by the time nursing prayers being sung, the Prashadam will be set up in the ground floor, and then we can take the Prashadam here. So today we are very happy to celebrate the birthday of one devotee you already saw in the drama. She was playing Ram. And her name is Bhargavi. Bhargavi, say Hari Bol. Hari Bol. So Bhargavi, this is your 10th birthday. She's really growing up. So she's a dear daughter of our dear Vipul Prabhu and Rajeshri Mataji. Bhargavi is one of the very enthusiastic devotee of our temple. Wherever she goes, she brings enthusiasm and joy wherever she goes. So we are very happy and lucky to celebrate the devotee of such a wonderful birthday of such a wonderful devotee. So in our ISKCON, our birthdays are quite unique. On the birthday, we say something nice about the person who is celebrating his birthday. So, any children, you have anything to say nice about your friend Bhargavi? Oh, do you want to speak on a mic? Yeah, no? So you can just stand there and say something nice about Bhargavi or something naughty about Bhargavi. You want to say something? Okay, say loudly. Bhargavi always makes you smile. Hari Bol. Yes, beta? She always plays with you. Hari Bol. Yes, Charvi. She makes you laugh a lot. Hari Bol. Aha, Vihan? She plays a good game. Hari Bol. And now we'll ask the parents to say something good about Bhargavi. Where is Vipul Prabhu? Where is he gone? Prabhuji, come. You have to be in front.
What should I say? But Bhargavi is she is our first child, and she has brought a very happiness when we were in a very deep sorrow. So I know she is very precious for us. So I'm very graceful, and we are celebrating her birthday today in ISKCON temple, and that is very big thing for us. Thank you, Hari Bol.
आता आई काही बोलणार काय?
Okay. She makes us proud all the time. She's really good girl. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So Bhargavi, ready to cut cake? Do you want to say something?
I'm just happy I got here so far.
It cannot be more sweeter than this. She's just happy being at temple. Yeah, this should be our constitutional position. Yes, Mataji.
Over the years I've been in ISKCON, I've seen lots and lots of plays about Ramayana. I've also taught Gurukul and ashrams, and your play today made me remember all of those things and Lord Rama. Thank you.
Haribo! Bhargavi, you really don't know what gift you have received today. This is coming from Raseshwari Mataji, from the original devotees from ISKCON. So we are very, very lucky. Hare Krishna. So ready to cut the cake? You have the knife here? Okay. So this is a special song we're going to sing you. So when we ask you, that time only cut the cake, okay? Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to your Bhargavi. Hare Krishna to you. This is most important part of the song now. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So we're going to set up the Prashadam stall here, table here. So I request some of our volunteers if you can just go upstairs and bring the Prashadam items. Is it so? You're okay? Okay, again change of plan. Okay, so we are playing games today. Okay, so the plan is that, we will all go upstairs, take Prashadam there. And if it is too crowded, and you can come down, and you can sit here and take Prashadam here. The both positions are available. So we'll do nursing prayers now, then we go for the Prashadam upstairs. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Namaste Narasimhaya
प्रहलाद लाद दायिने हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः श्रीलातङ्कानकालाय इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यमिततो नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलभरेण कामभूतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तानुभृङ्गाम् केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलभरे केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवदीता जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरहरि 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 जय नरहरि जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nrsimhadev ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, ISKCON Stoke content ki jai.
Mahaprasade Govinde, Namo Brahmane Vaishnave, Svalpa Punyavatam Rajan, Avishwasane Vajayate, Sharira Vidyaja, Chadendriya Taheka, Jive Phile Vishe Sagare, Tar Madhe Jivati, Lobho Maya Sudurmati, Tak Jita Katim Samsare, Krishna Bado Dayamay, Kari Bare Jiva Jai, Swaprasadan Nadilo Bhai, Sayanamrita Pao, Radha Krishna Guna Gao, Premidako Sri Chaitanya Nitai, Jai Nimai Jai Nitai, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Shri Bhagavad Mahaprashadam ki Thai Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. So festivities don't stop here. When we stop, that means we are going somewhere else for another festival. So in 2 weeks' time, there is a wonderful event happening. This annual event happens in the UK every year, which is a 24-hour Kirtan. For 24 hours, devotees come together and just immerse in the holy name. So that is happening on 4th and 5th of May. It is Saturday and Sunday. And this year it is very special because 4th May is a Ekadashi. And to have a Kirtan on the Ekadashi with the devotees, you cannot get this opportunity many more times. So the address, will be publishing the address on a WhatsApp group. So, whoever on a WhatsApp group, you'll get the invitation and the address and the time. It is morning till the evening. So Saturday 12 hours from morning till evening, and Sunday 12 hours morning till evening. So I request all the devotees, please take the advantage of this wonderful facility. It's in 2 weeks' time. It is not far from here. It is in Birmingham, just our drive from here. So which is on 4th and 5th May. Narshing Chaturdashi is on 22nd of May, which is Wednesday. But we'll have our festival on 26th of May, which is Sunday. Again, we'll have same festivities like today, a class, drama, and we might have a Abhishek of Nrsimhadev. We are thinking about it. Let's see, how it goes. And also for the history of Stoke, this is a very special day for us because this is the day we inaugurated the Stoke temple 2 years back. So this will be our 2nd anniversary. So this is on 26th of May. we opened the doors of this temple for the devotees and congregation on 14th of May 2022. Yeah, the time flies very fast. Yeah, so this is the second anniversary of our temple. So I request all of you to please come, and take the blessings of Narasimhadev. Now we have Prabhupada here. The ecstasy just multiplies, when we come here together and chant the name of Krishna, and especially on Lord's Appearance Day. So once again, thank you all very much for coming today. And I request you please take Prashadam upstairs and take Prashadam as much as possible. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare Bol.